Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to the Legend of Bumbo. So, we won with Bumbo the Brave past chapter 3, but it didn't seem like that unlocked to chapter 4. So it seems like you really are just built into this situation where you have to win with Bumbo the Stout past chapter 3, or you're just not going to make any progress at all. Which effectively just eliminates Bumbo the Brave and Bumbo the Nimble as an option, and does just create a weird situation where you're not capable of doing multiple things. Where if you compare that to the Binding of Isaac, like the Binding of Isaac has special scenarios that there's about a dozen of them or so that you can do, and those special scenarios would inherently also open up the door for playing a different way, and once you beat the scenarios you then unlock an item which makes the game potentially easier. What's interesting there is I broke the poop or whatever the rock was, the small brown thing, when I hit it with the snot, which that's not what I would have expected would have happened. Let's see. Okay. So I'm trying to move things downward, and actually if I move things downward without moving things out of the way, that won't work. Well, I need to do this, and I actually need to do some damage, or I'm just going to immediately take hit damage here. There goes half a soul heart, and now is really not the time to be missing a soul heart just to get this combo. Although in the long run, maybe getting this combo is enough to clear the field and save you any extra damage. Let's see. Eraser. You're gonna have to get attack spells, more than likely. Like very, very quickly. I don't think that there's any way around that. So, yeah. By potentially having attack spells set up and lined up, you help yourself greatly. Bones aren't lined up. I guess theoretically, if I just always got teeth, and then used the eraser to get rid of like everything else. Getting rid of poop doesn't really make the most sense. Part of the problem though is you would just bring back things anyways. So yeah, with every new column there's just opportunity for new stuff to happen. And I would need like 7 hearts in a row to get a soul heart, so that's not going to happen. Inevitably, you are always just trying to make more matches of any kind instead of being able to line it up in any way so that you make the correct matches of that kind. And I suppose time management is still a thing here. The best case scenario I imagine here is that you could reduce the number of enemies down to 1, and then maybe from that point like goof around for extra damage. But that would really just be your best option if you got really lucky. Here. You can do that setup. And this setup. Boop. Here. Alright. Then we can do that. Even that major attack though doesn't break the rocks. Knock back all enemies, +2 movement. No, I'll take something low. You know, just potentially a knockback once per turn. Once per fight, I suppose, not once per turn. Really might be your best move. Okay. Then you end the turn here and he'll just smash those enemies anyways. So now if we knock him back. Do that. Go for that. Got 2 moves. Could we get major combos with the bones in 2 moves? Yes, we can. So we'll take that. And it kind of feels like he turns all the poops into his poops. So he makes them like negative poops. Either that or he's hiding all the poops. Let's hit all of those. Yeah, his poops might actually just be modifiers. Yeah, they are. They're hiding what's behind them. Okay, bone attack here does not really a lot of damage, sure that. I remembered that that was that. Okay. Can we make another match that would do damage? That would be what we would like to see happen here. I suppose it probably is worth it to just whack that and then whack this and then whack that, I guess. Well, that created a very different situation. But I think you just attack here and you win, so it doesn't matter. Noticeably though, no opportunity there for turtle shells. Take less damage. It almost feels like something that... I have to take this just to see if I could take quarter damage or not. Yep. So would I want stats or would I want spells? I think you want stats, and if anything I think you probably want puzzle damage more than anything, as you get potentially better at the game. The stars is a one-use item. Okay. So we have this item at the bottom here that would teleport us to a room. Should we use it now, or should we save it until we're really in a bad situation? It should teleport us to an item room, but if we used it in maybe a boss fight, it might have a better value there. And starting off here, there's not a lot of options. We have a 2 damage around that. Let's get rid of all the greens. And then I guess we just end the turn. Now may be the time to knock everything back. That didn't stop the attacks of some of the characters though. See, still taking half heart damage, so the turtle shell not working. It possibly would work later on. Okay. Well, I can't do this in any other direction, so basically have to do that to gain one move. Then do that to gain another move. Then we just have all this yellow mana, which we can't do anything with. Then we've got all these browns that we can't match. And can't match the whites. And can't match the grays. Best case scenario, I do that. Get rid of that enemy. To get rid of that guy. And we just lose. We should have used a card there. We should have paid better attention to our life. And we're just back to square one, aren't we? Just figuring out which of anything possibly has some real value to it, or how in the world you're supposed to actually succeed in these puzzles. One damage there. We could do a poop, and by doing a poop we can do a whack away for 2 damage to kill the other guy. We can just clear the field. Major green. Teeth for 1. Whole rematching is the greens, and the greens aren't doing anything, just buying more time. Suppose if I had some input to this where green did twice the amount of damage, then yeah, at that level like guess that might work if the greens did do twice the amount of damage. Because that would buy me so much time. Right, well, just play that. 1, having 3 1s is better than having 1 3. Did we get an extra coin because did we get an extra coin because we didn't take any damage that turn? Is that how this works, or is it random? Or is it based on how fast you succeed, which might as well be random? Let's see. Do this, or this, or this. Then do this. It's a guy with like 6 health in the back left there. And there goes your soul heart. Was there something in that last turn that I could have done, or was I just screwed? Because it kind of feels like to me I was just screwed. Like, throw something here that's not going to knock these guys out of attacking their attack stance. Just make any defense you possibly can. Without some kind of health management, there's no way I survive this run. But it also isn't random enough that it feels like you could just choose to like go the next run and potentially get a better starting outcome. It seems like the game is fairly balanced in that it's always going to be unfair. Games inherently need to inspire some hope in the player, and yeah, I definitely am not having that happen here. Let's just do the poop. Stop that one, since there's only one attack there. Attack that. Attack that. And then, in all fairness, there definitely is a case out there where I imagine a few people who did play The Binding of Isaac just found it too difficult and quit fairly early in the experience. There definitely were a lot of times where in Binding of Isaac I was struggling for 3 or 4 runs in a row, but also I was enjoying the experience, and I don't think I would say I was enjoying this experience that much. Honestly, I don't know if I'm enjoying this experience at all. I'm not the biggest fans of Match 3 games. Or Match 4 games. We've just lost again. And I'm just letting myself lose just to see if something else would happen for losing, or if the game would get easier. There are some like statistics things, numbers and percentage calculations in the Binding of Isaac. I think I would kind of assume that there is some of that that makes the game try to balance out its difficulty a little bit more and give you like easy rolls of the dice. I assume that to be true. I don't know if that really is the case. That. Get a tooth. Take that guy out. See, all of a sudden, this roll's not too bad. Put the poop there. Whack that guy to make sure he's dead. And then whack this guy. First room seems easy with Bumbo the Stout. And you get 3 coins. Heals 1 heart to lose 1 move. Reroll tiles of the same type. I don't know what that means to reroll tiles of the same type, but we'll see if that somehow helps. As long as we have 1 turn match, 1 move matches, we should focus on those. I assume that's the strategy. Decent chance of yeah, decent chance here of taking no damage. So will we get another 3 coins? Yes, we do. So it does kind of seem like it's 3 coins if you take no damage, 2 coins maybe if you do take damage, maybe 1 or no coins if you do really poorly. What can we do? Just make a poop here. Start with that. And when we whack away at that, is he going to bring about poops? No, I thought he would. I thought he was going to spawn a bunch of little poops. But he didn't. Okay, good. Take another move. We have a 1 turn move that would match here. Let's reroll all the greens into something. So if we had something that increased the number of like greens, and then we re-rolled all the greens, you might get a synergy around that. Okay. Should I do this one or this one? Get that guy. Poop for safety. Get that one. that one. And then do we have a 1-turn hit here, or should we set up for hearts? If I was to try to set up for hearts, I'd need to do this. Now I need to do something to protect myself and not just try and get a heart. Plus I would still need to do something to make a match anyways. So it'd have to be something like this. And then something like this. Once you do that, I could have missed, certainly, but then I wouldn't have gotten another heart anyways. Watch battery, every turn 1 extra movement, or every 4 bones plus 1 movement. Am I getting something from bones already? Wish I could see my stats. Yeah, I'm not doing anything with bones anyway, so it would have been fine. Although I guess now I could potentially get rid of bones if I get the option. Main move here definitely would be to just do damage. Do that. Use this. Do that match. 1 damage. Okay. Reroll all the greens. Smack that guy so we don't take damage. Put a poop up front. Whack away. Whack away. I do now have enough hearts to get a soul heart, if that's what I'm looking to do. Meanwhile, while I'm thinking about that, do this. Okay, I don't know if this is a heart. I don't know if this is probably a heart here. But that was actually a poop. So I don't think we have a full match. Okay, so let's re-roll all the bones or all the teeth or all the poops. I think we want to do all the teeth because there's less value in that. And there goes half a soul heart in this effort to get a soul heart. And so I'm just hoping that that's 7. Nope, it wasn't. So that was totally wrong. and that was a waste of time. Plus now I just have more poop than ever to have to try and figure out how to make a match with. We need poops. So, re-rolling other things makes sense. Well, I need something that would win now, match now, and I don't have anything like that to do that. That worked for me only because I got lucky. And then this would have to be a poop, and it isn't. So I need something that was a green. Don't have that. So let's just take a guaranteed success. Whack this guy. Whack this guy. Whack this guy. And win. And I did take damage here, and yet that still ended up giving me like 21 cents. We'll take the curio to double trinket effects, but that would inherently mean we need trinkets. So Steam sale would be great. That being said, you don't have enough opportunities. You just don't go into the shop as often as you would in the Binding of Isaac normally. That leaves us with 1 coin and a probably nice setup. So many things are being triggered by your HP being low, and that HP being low may count with your heart being at like half health and then you having any number of soul hearts. That's the way it tends to work in Binding of Isaac. Okay. Line that one up. And then line that one up. I guess the move here is to probably knock down a bunch of stuff until you get to the red guy. Wasn't expecting to actually attack that. I don't know why I was thinking I wasn't going to attack that though. That would have been made total sense for me to attack that. Okay. Knock that one down. That was the wrong one to attack. I should have attacked the other one. Do that. Okay. Can we now delete things? possibly even get soul hearts from all this. If I was going to get soul hearts from this whole mess, I would probably have to make a lot more matches. Do we want to do this match or this match? Doesn't seem like it really matters too much. A poop match. Put that down. Whack that one down. Whack that one down, and that defeats them all. So it's not that you have to knock down a specific one or kill the one that's remaining. It's that you have to knock them all down at the same time. Okay, well at least we know that now. Guess you just go teeth, and then we don't want that match probably. Let's see. Go for that. Do that. Whack that. And then whack that too. Hit the furthest enemy. Sure. That'll work fairly nicely. Now, do I want another turn this turn? I mean, I can make another match. So it probably makes some sense to make another match. Can we do any damage here in 2 turns? Okay, hit that out of the way. Smack that guy for safety. Go ahead and hit the furthest here. And then I guess the question is, do I want to re-roll greens? It does open up a door to matches. I think we probably should try and kill the guy in the back first. Let's take out that. Nice combo. Guess that gives us the opportunity to whack away at these other guys. Hit the furthest in the back to eliminate that one. If I was to hit the furthest in the back here, it would just miss. Okay. Good to learn that. re-roll if I got a bunch of yellows. So do this. Kill that. Take the bone match. Hit that. Reroll bones. None of them turned into yellows. I thought they might. Oop. 1 damage to win. And I guess I got a lot more coins then. And the question to ask there would be, was I ever in a situation where I could have possibly gotten more soul hearts? I don't think I was. Okay. Let's take out who we think we can take out quickly. If I take another movement, now I can make that match to get another movement. Reroll bones or greens. Probably don't want to reroll greens, but greens would do the least amount of damage, so yeah, let's reroll greens. That doesn't do much for us. Increase our odds. Okay. We did this, this, this. That. There goes half a soul heart. This. Let's instead do this and this. Hit that with one, hit that with one. Hit the furthest enemy. Okay. Double combo, triple combo, 4 combo. Whack that guy. So he's back behind. Attack this. Whack this guy. He leaves gas even if he is dead, which doesn't feel particularly fair. Okay. I don't think I can re-roll any tiles safely here. I guess you re-roll those. Or reroll those. And get rid of hearts. Massive amount of poops. Which then lets me whack away at that and get rid of that guy. The transition to the attack animations is slow in this game. There we go. Was there a possibility that I could have gotten some health here? I don't think so. Converts hearts into soul hearts. Destroy all tiles of one type. With the eraser. You can turn into Guppy in the Binding of Isaac if you get like 3 pieces of cats, like the cat's paw. And the cat's paw usually converts 1 heart into multiple soul hearts, which probably would be useful. But if it was just a 1-to-1 conversion, it really wouldn't be worth it. Well, we know what destroy all tiles of one type is. We don't know what this does. So we should learn from that. Heavy hits are best, according to Gibb. Alright. So we pressed this, and that took a full heart and turned it into a soul heart, but it didn't take the heart container, which is what it would have done in the Binding of Isaac. So that actually turned out easier. Right. Extra movement. Bunch of this, which I will just put all on him. I want hearts, so I don't want to destroy hearts. So actually, let's re-roll the poops first, just to see if that changes anything. Still want hearts, so I can't really destroy anything I would want to keep, except for maybe this in that corner. And then maybe this in that corner. Do we have anything more? Possibly destroy. Make that match. Throw one here. Hit the furthest enemy. I guess back here would probably still be that guy. Alright, so we have one movement. We can't do anything more than this. So, yeah. Hit here. Hit here. There goes the soul heart. And he just gained 2 health. Okay. First move would be to do that. Second move would be to do that. Third move would be to do that. Start destroying things, I guess. Let's re-roll the poops. If I destroy this, it moves it all out of the way. Interesting. This sets me up nicely to have a bunch of extra turns and charges next turn. And then they're not even attacking, so... Oh, they are attacking, darn it. Well, do this, then you do this much, or that much, not that much. Okay. Move this down here. Do that. Move this up here, I guess. Give me an extra turn. Move down here. And let's see. That. I'm still not there, am I? That would only be a 5. We want a 7. Well, that protects me for that turn. And then now have enough hearts on the field. Destroy that, and that'll give us poops. So we can get some poop protection. Whack. Whack. Can we use the soul converter? Whack. It's charged, but for some reason I can't use it. Maybe I just don't have enough soul hearts. So, but you know what? I may get full soul hearts. I'm just gonna make it past this next turn. It's really the safe what's gonna happen. So, this, even that's probably a mistake. I'm gonna take like a soul heart of damage here to get a soul heart and a full health to then maybe get 2 more soul hearts. So this better just be worth it. Full health plus soul heart plus throw an item. Then we can convert that. We wouldn't really have the energy now to get a full charge again unless we got a 7 with the yellow, and that's probably not going to happen. So yeah, guess you make this match and we'll stop that guy from attacking. And then this is going to come down to potentially getting bones matches. Bone match. 1 damage to that guy, gets rid of that. One damage there. Doesn't stop that guy. I just had nothing else I could do, so there goes half a soul heart. Man, this takes a long time. Do this, and then do this. Reroll all those greens. We have 1 move. Do we have a match we can do with 1 move? No, we don't. Can we lighten the load somehow? So there goes our soul heart. We're just not doing the damage we need to do. So that really is the thing I should be somehow trying to work on, is getting these attacks and getting the health down. We need to do 6 more damage, and it doesn't feel likely to happen. Hit the enemy furthest away for 2, okay. I mean, I guess this whole time, if I had just been making teeth matches, I could have been winning that way. Well, there's no chance of anything else happening, so we should just win. 1.5 hearts and 1 soul heart. And 39 coins. Death card. Save it. Sure. As a trinket. Here's the question though. How many trinkets do we have? Should we be going for bigger health so that we could get more soul hearts? Or should we be going for gambling? I think you start with this. Any stat up, particularly bigger health, could be useful with Guppy's Paw. But puzzle damage up certainly could be useful too. And I guess we have enough stat wheel. There's like no negative outcome here on the stat wheel. Like, that gets us full HP up. So with there not really being a negative outcome, you can kind of do whatever you want. And then we're going to leave with 4 coins. But yeah, you can definitely see how you could potentially get a really great run and end the entire run with 45 slots. Start with that. Okay. Go poop here. Go move there. Go green there. have no more moves. Do we need another move? Yeah, let's take another move. And make this match, or this match, or this match. The guy resisted. Oh, these are all the guys that don't attack for a while. So this is going to be slow. Okay. So let's re-roll all the poops first. And let's try to get more hearts and more hearts and more teeth. I think that's where we want to go with this. Okay. Interesting. Why do I only have one move? Should I play anything at this point? Because I can't really hit anything. If anything, I should just be moving towards trying to get a soul heart. I guess I could have tried for a poop. That would have been an option. Hit that guy. Can I make anything at the moment? No. So we'll just do that. Make that match. Make that match. Attack here. Attack this. Got him. Greens would be fine. Poops are kind of pointless. So let's reroll the poops. And then we could kind of reroll the greens. Okay. Teeth. Now, will just be resisted. So that was a mistake. Extra move, bones. Now it doesn't matter. Let's move this way. Then in the turn. But see, there's just like no protection here, so you do this, set up, and it doesn't work greatly for you. Let's see. That. That. Full health. Might as well make a match. See, hitting the one in the back is still going to be resisted, and then it's going to do a mana drain. So I needed something like that to happen first. That took a lot of time, and I don't know if that really worked well. Poison attack with the B butt, or +3 movement if you just have a ridiculous amount. Okay. We'll replace that. Okay. Convert that. Can we get one attack or anything? So some of these are attacked by puzzles, some of these are attacked by spells. Tile pieces versus spells. Now that I look at it, now that I understand it. So, let's re-roll probably all the greens. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Thought I could do something and I couldn't. These guys are seemingly swapping between their colors, but I guess they aren't. Attacked by puzzle pieces. So attack this guy, so you will not be able to resist it, then just attack that guy a second time. Then this guy is attacked by spells, which means I need to attack that guy too instead. We have one move, we can get a poop and protect against that. And then spells. We're gonna lose our attack anyway, so we might as well hit it and just see what happens. Bumbo the Stout in particular is gonna have some challenges against casting spells that other characters wouldn't, making these characters definitely more deadly. Put that one in the back. Put the poop there. Back away from that. Back away from that. So I shouldn't have put the poop there. And there goes the soul art. Can I do anything other than make this poop? guess by possibly knocking people back, I could reduce their attacks, build another turn. But you're definitely not going to be able to have the time to like rejuvenate your health in this fight. That's a lost cause. Yeah, let's do that. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Hit the guy in the back with that. Hitting anybody in the back here would just knock them backwards, which I guess means I should have done something different. Let's change all of those. This does very much feel like you're more playing towards the idea of just surviving to the end of the run. You know, it doesn't feel like you could get the kind of builds you would need to get to thrive and just like have a no-hit run or any kind of crazy requirement like that. For even just having like 45 coins is probably the extremity of it. Well, potentially going to die in this turn. What can I do to prevent that death? I can't make the hearts, or I could make the hearts, but I wouldn't be a full set. If I get any spell, it's not going to help that much. The best bet, I guess, is just to do this. That then maybe lets me push that guy back for one turn. Let's see. And I guess that saved us one turn. No, it didn't save me one turn. Why didn't it save me one turn? That's an interesting question. Feels like it should have. Well, can we get any damage? The poison killed him. But you're just in an awful position now. Half our heart. Can't regain the health. Not likely to. We've probably lost here. Best case scenario, I think, is just to probably do that. Take out that guy. Poison this guy. So that gives me 2 lanes. Shield resist on that one. Is it worthwhile to make another move? Possibly. And all you're really doing is making me poop. that did lead to a combo, so I can buy us some time. Meanwhile, knocking something back and then knocking something back could buy us some more time. Of course, that didn't move everything out of the order that I was expecting. Just attack with teeth. Hit that one. And then it's not very useful. We could use the death card. Are we about to die? Yeah, we kinda are. Yeah. So we should have used the death card, but it wouldn't have done us any good anyways. We got like an F+ rating. I didn't realize we were getting ranked as we played. But yeah, we're not unlocking anything new until we get past chapter 3. So we've hit at least a difficulty spike, if not a difficulty plateau. Once we beat chapter 3, if we beat chapter 3, then we would have to beat, well, I guess the good news is at that point, then you have the opportunity to play as any character past chapter 4. So you're not really required to beat the game with Bumbo the Weird to unlock Bumbo the Dead. You just have to beat chapter 4 with any character, so then that opens up the difficulty a little bit and gives you some different options. And then Bumbo the Lost is beat chapter 1 through 3 without taking any damage, and I imagine that probably doesn't include Soul Heart, but maybe it does. But it probably does include using something like Guppy's Paw to take hearts away and turn into Soul Hearts. Then you have to beat the whole game twice with all characters anyways to get Bumbo to empty. And I've seen talk of a basement, even though here it says just chapter 4, so I don't know if the basement is chapter 4 or what. But at the moment, the major stumbling point is just beating chapter 3 with Bumbo the Stout. And it really is just getting lucky, making absolutely zero mistakes as you are playing, and perseverance. Achievement wise, we had unlocked 7 achievements, or 8 I guess it was, very quickly. Like in the first 2 or 3 hours of gameplay I unlocked 8 achievements, and then nothing more. So once you got to the 7+ columns or rows of items, that got you most of those achievements. And then once you beat the game with the first 3 characters, that got you an achievement. The remaining 39 achievements, or 40 achievements even, yeah, I think it's actually 40, seems to heavily center around way more difficult stuff. And I didn't see any indication, even though it looks like you would start with a different item, or you'd start with a 3rd special item that would make these runs easier, which is what happens in the Binding of Isaac eventually, is you win so many times, and it's a lot, really, you have to win. But eventually you do unlock this special item that makes runs a little bit easier and lets you just guarantee victory a little bit more. And yeah, you look at the first 3 spells at the bottom there, it totally looks like there's room for one on the right. But I didn't see anything in my brief research to see if that was the case. And if it is the case, it almost certainly comes down to beating the whole game, which you have to beat the whole game first. I really think they would have done well to have some of the challenges like the Binding of Isaac did, to have specific like puzzles in this game where you're in one room and you're given a specific number of moves and you have to win in one turn. And in doing that, you would unlock some item, or even a collection of puzzles would be nice. Arguably, they really haven't added that many more challenges to the Binding of Isaac as they updated it, but they did add a few. But yeah, if they were going to parallel that idea, it would have been nice. It would be nice if there was just something else you could do here. If you kept the coins after each run when you won, and then the coins could go into some kind of gambling mini game. If there was just like a casino in the main menu where you could play blackjack or gamble those coins, even if it really didn't lead to much of anything anyways, that might have been nice too. Is just a little distraction. It is very one note as far as just matching 4 tiles, only 4 different kinds of tiles, really. 4 or 5 different kinds of tiles, I guess. Maybe there's 5. Anyways, I guess that's going to be it for this recording. We've already gone long. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend to follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and get me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.